Efforts to restore a Tipton County farmhouse that was originally settled by ancestors of President Obama are running into roadblocks, according to the owner.
24-Hour News 8's Jim Shella has this unusual story about politics, fresh produce, and a president who's currently unpopular.
The Dunham house near Kempton in Tipton County is on property that was in Barack Obama's family from 1840 to 1969. The president's mother was a Dunham. Official photos of Barack and Michelle Obama greet visitors to the home, and owner Sean Clements established a 1-acre garden this year, much like the community garden that the First Lady planted at the White House. The squash, onions, melons, and tomatoes are intended to feed the hungry, but Clements says some people won't take them.
You're telling me that people are rejecting free food because there's a connection to President Obama?
That's correct. That's correct. And I don't understand it.
It's well known that candidate Barack Obama visited here in 2008, and Clements believes it's politics that prompted some organizations to turn down donations and others to reject invitations to volunteer in the garden. He won't identify them.
There's some well-known groups. And they're
local groups or national groups? Or local affiliates in national
yes,
groups?
local affiliates and national groups.
Sean Clements says the political problems produced in this garden are a microcosm of what he's faced in the efforts to rehabilitate the Dunham house.
Clements says he has endured resistance, vandalism, and racism as he tries to establish a nonprofit foundation to rebuild the 19th century landmark. He has no plans to give up.
I'm sorry, it's not the history that some people prefer, but it doesn't make it any less important.
In the meantime, the garden has already produced 1,000 pounds of produce this summer.
And not everyone is saying no to the produce from the garden at the Dunham house. It's going to the Julian Center here in Indianapolis and to the Kokomo Rescue Mission.
So let me get this straight. Is this man saying then that if Obama was a Republican, these same folks who are rejecting the produce would take it?
Or a conservative, maybe, but yeah, that's the suggestion.
Okay.
Sounds like he's dancing around it a little bit, not identifying who these groups are.
He says that if he did identify them, that would just up the ante. I think the reality is he's trying to get donations. He's trying to create a foundation to finish this house, to finish the restoration of it, and he doesn't want to upset people who might be willing to help him.